Hello and welcome back to another episode of Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2 on Nyxus Gaming. God, this is going to be so out of order to edit. I'm actually like 21 minutes into the video just about, I think. But let me explain why. I have a hell of a story. It has been a while since I've actually recorded a full episode of this game. And if you remember right, at the end of the last episode, I finished off after coming out of this projector here. Don't ever do that in your game if you're playing this. Don't ever do that. In fact, I just came out of it just now, and if my game were to crash and it were to reload to this point, I would be absolutely screwed. Because you know what happens? Well, the game loads you whenever you press continue from the main menu. The game loads you in right about here. But it assumes the doors are still closed. So what you get is just like, imagine this image without Mickey's hat there, and you can see Oswald standing about here. Like, the doors are open, but the game thinks you're stuck inside them. You can't move or do nothing. You can't even press the pause menu or anything. And apparently, like, I was able to find like one other person on the internet that had this glitch happen to him. Like, a single other person. And there was literally nothing I could do. This game only has one save slot. It auto-saves, so I couldn't revert the save at all. It was just completely locked up when I would continue. So I've had to replay this entire game up to this point in about a week, honestly. It's taken me about a week to do so. And there's a few things I did differently, namely with the bosses. I decided that I wanted the good ending to this game. So I did the paint kills for each boss. Well, not really kills, but I did the paint path for them, which is basically the friendly, I'm gonna spare you, make you my friend path instead of thinning them like I did. So I'm gonna play those here in a second of me refighting both bosses. And I also, since I knew about the discounts this time, I didn't really buy a whole lot from any of the shops until literally a few minutes ago. After I got the discounts, I went ahead and bought everything. I'm going to show that to right about now. Alright, so I guess the way that we do the paint path for this is by painting the splatter guy when he comes out towards the end. But of course, to do that, we got to paint the rest of these without getting hit, preferably. Where am I? There I am. Oh man, this is so much fun, isn't it? I'm gonna make it a little bit easier on myself this time by actually using the watch sketch, because as you guys have no doubt seen in the previous runs of these bosses, I refused to use it, which was very stupid of me. I'm also not really like paying attention to anything going on here. Where do I still need to paint? Oh, the bottom, right? Yeah, the bottom needs to be painted. So you can get it mostly done without using the watch sketch. There's just a few parts in this boss battle that you might want to use it for. Like, namely this bit here, just getting around to the other side. But getting around to the back, painting him there. Easy as that. And then basically second verse, same as the first, kind of. Right? Oh wait, no, we just paint the guy from here, right. This isn't the second armored bit. We paint him from here if we can. Helps if we actually get up towards the front of him.
Button down the hatches! Incoming artillery!
But why am I just automatically in that? That's not fair. Give me that health. I need it. Why can I not jump back in? What? I'm stuck. I mean, I can still... Okay. That's fine. We start at the second phase where we need to be. Still a little bit unfair that it just started me there. Why am I suddenly on the fairy sketch? That's not right. I'll do my best to paint what I can while I'm waiting on the watch sketch to go. I probably shouldn't stand like right under the tail when it does that. Like that would be a good idea, right? Great timing there. We'll get his jaw while it's coming towards us, I guess. I ran out of paint. That's finished up. I should really paint these floors so I don't keep falling in them. Might help a little bit.
Projectiles incoming!
And we got this arm. Paint that in. And we got the chest there that we gotta do. Okay, what's left? Oh, that little bit on the side of his head. I'm not really paying attention to like where I'm going at this point. Okay. Honestly though, like what else is... Oh, he's already just open in the back for us to paint up.
Batten down the hatches! Incoming artillery! Be careful, Mickey. The dragon could thin the way again.
I mean, as long as I don't get stuck behind an invisible barrier again. Yeah, so this is weird. The first time I went through this fight, this path didn't open up on here. We went up the other path. Up that way. Can we still go up that way? Doesn't look like it. I should probably get going. We're gonna go this way anyway, I think. Just to keep it similar to what we did the first time, you know? So thin that. Okay. I forgot that falls. Yep. That went great. How am I even worse at this boss the second time through? Oh, and it just started us up on top of that rubble. So there's no going the other way now. That's okay. We'll just grab these collectibles this time through, instead of the two that we got the first time. Easy as that. I think we can actually still loop over and grab the other two, because they're just over there on the other side. Let's do that. Also, I think if we paint these guys, it should stop them from respawning on us. Oh no, there is like one collectible that we can't get, because I remember there being two up that path. It's okay, like I said, we can loop around to it. Is he like thinning the actual control thing there? That's crazy. Oh damn it, I just used the fucking float ring thing again. I hate it so much. Give me that paint. His chest from here. The rest of his face. Alright, so this is where we messed up the last time. We were, because we want him to get painted. And I think we just assumed at the end of the boss fight that we should thin the thing under him. And that automatically messed up our paint run. But now he's friendly. I just got to do that with the second boss, which... Fuck me. Alright, so now we're back at this guy, which, if you can remember, I had such a good time with last time. Such an amazing time. I think the paint path is going to be obvious here. We just fill it with paint and not thinner. And we hope Oswald hacks it right. I need to be on the opposite side of Oswald. That way we can do like the little flip-flop thing. And then he does that. Oswald, you're on the wrong side, buddy. I'm sure it would also help if I have a chance to put down the watch timer. I was so against using this watch timer, or this watch sketch, for so much of the game because I felt like I made it through Epic Mickey 1 fine without it.
Oswald, you can reprogram the turret from
But you definitely need it in this game. You definitely do. Yeah, so we're gonna fill the tank up 3 times with paint.
That giant machine above us.
I'll distract it, and you fill up its tanks.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's like all the way up. Almost. I ran out of paint. Come on, please, fill it up. Please. Oh my god. I don't think I got it. Damn. Still, though, that's like really good. Come on, there we go. Yeah, this is going a little bit smoother the second time around. Mainly just because I'm using the watch sketch.
One more time, and that thing is toast.
Alright, let's place it down. Run around to the other side. That was kind of a bad spot to put it at, but I think we'll be fine. I'm not even getting any paint in. There we go. Oh, he's in the middle of shocking those up. Wasn't there just health here? Yeah. Let's make sure we don't die here. That would be unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna wait for the watch sketch to come back. Let him fire at me. Oh, come on, dude. Did you have to go that way with it? Alright, this is good. And I'm out of paint again. That's the bottleneck here. I keep running out of paint. It's going a lot better this time, though, I would say.
Look, it's reloading. We can get close.
Okay.
I know how to do this.
Just wait for it to turn around. I got this ready. Alright, let's back out. Let's let it fire something first. Not those.
Look, it's reloading.
Oh, crap.
We can get close.
What was that reload time, dude? It's already done reloading?
Worry about it.
It's fine. That should hopefully be enough. It's not going up. I hope that's just because it's slowed down. There we go. Yeah, the timing is still like very tight, even with the watch sketch, which is terrible. This thing is such a headache, and I realize I'm saying that, but I'm going into the harder part of the boss fight now.
That's what I'm talking about. Whoa, wait, where's the paint going?
Why is there more? Why is there more? I did it 3 times before. Did it 3 times before.
I know how to do this.
Bad time for the watch sketch, I would say. Do I just fill it back up? Because it said the paint's going somewhere.
Yeah, that's more like it.
It also said to knock back the cannonballs. I literally am, Gus.
And you fill up its tanks.
Okay, run back around. Yeah, I don't remember having to do this a 4th time.
Don't worry about it.
That's got to be full, right? Okay, yeah.
Let's get going.
Oswald, do your thing again.
Oswald, once those tanks are full, reprogram
Oswald,
them.
are we doing it a 4th time because you were too slow? I swear, dude. There we
That's what
go.
I'm talking about.
Okay, let's swap over to the anvil. Wait, let's also test this first. Okay, that's still not doing anything.
It's the trick. The projectile damaged the panels.
I'm gonna have to do this without dying, too. So I need him to drop more health.
Bloomin' cockroaches.
Yeah, we need to get rid of all of these panels, which is gonna take 18 anvils. Which is insane, dude. And then, one thing that confused me before about it was, I would paint in a gear underneath the panel, and then I would get told, like, hey,
The trick. The projectile damaged the
Oswald
panels.
needs to... Wait. Those projectiles?
An umbrella won't help you here.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
I don't think he ever did that attack the first time. Suddenly that makes a little bit more sense. I hate the fucking combo, dude. Okay, I need him to chill out. Okay. So each panel is either a gear to paint in or a hack
There's
from
nothing to power,
Oswald.
Mickey.
One
You gotta
or the
hang in
other.
The gears.
Are the gears... Yeah, there's no gears there.
This one's mine.
There we go. Yeah, see, this one has a gear.
Has no power. Quickly, Oswald, use your electricity. That is the trick. The projectile damaged the panel.
Let's drop anvil.
I
To finish
recognize
that.
these gears.
Has he thrown any health out?
And those big
No.
doors should close. Aha! Fire the cannons, ye! The gear has no power. Quickly, Oswald. Use
Oh my
your
god, I am actually
electricity.
about to die. Oh my fucking god. I need him to drop health. Like, bad.
Button down.
I don't know what caused him to drop it before. Okay, he's doing the projectiles, though.
I
just need to watch the shadows.
Projectile damaged the panel.
This one's mine.
And hope he drops some health. I ran early from that. Oh my god, he went back here. No! Does that save, like, at all? Oh! Oswald saved me. Oswald, you legend. You actual legend. Do you not have to do all 6 of them?
Back to Mean Street in a paint can.
Okay, nope, it's still going. It is definitely
I hear
still going.
machinery under these panels. We've got to break through.
Is he doing more? I think he's doing more. Yep,
I know how to do this.
I can break the last 2 panels here.
The projectile damaged the panel.
Finally, some health.
Recognize these gears. Paint them in, and those big doors should close.
Come on, one more right here, buddy.
Mean Street in a paint can.
Oswald, that's all you. Do the last panel.
What's happening? What did you do? My masterpiece!
And that's the paint path for that boss. So the other thing I've done while replaying this game again for the third time, I know there were discounts this time, so I have avoided buying anything not really important from the shops until after getting the discounts, which I have now. All I've really bought
what can I
are the
interest you
health
in
upgrades
today?
for Mickey and any of the sketch stuff. So now that we have the discounts, I'm going to go through and I'm going to buy all this stuff that I didn't buy throughout the game. I'm going to hit every shop, the Emporium, the ice cream shop, which I didn't realize was a shop where you could actually buy stuff at first, so I don't think I've ever bought anything from there. But then I'm going to go to Bog Easy. And I think there's more shops than that. There's Tiki Sam's in Ventureland. I feel like I'm missing some, but that's the deal. I'm just going to start buying stuff. Gremlin Gus, Gremlin Face Jam, Pete Pan, Concept Art 1, 2, Sear Pin, Slobber, Spatter, Sweeper, Concept Art 4, and 5, and we don't care about the Oswald health upgrades, and we don't care about any of the hero maps.
A pleasure doing business with you.
On to the next shop. Here we are at the ice cream parlor, which, like I said,
Ice cream.
apparently
Get your
has
ice
some
cold.
extra
Oh,
stuff.
Is that one of my discount cards? Well, I guess I can honor it. Here you go.
So yeah, there's a fairy sketch upgrade. I didn't realize that was here. Definitely want that. Poly pin, ice cream pin, and a pie pin. Not a whole lot here, but it is stuff we didn't have. I believe next is Bog Easy.
Welcome to my shop. I have a lot of rare items for sale.
Mickey, the TV sketches can be used to activate the
Okay, I don't care about
charging
your
stations
talk
around
about
Wasteland.
TV sketches. I want the animatronic Daisy pin, animatronic Donald, and Goofy. And I guess that's it for here. There's also this other store here in Bog Easy next to the graveyard, and I think the coupon was actually for this store, and I don't think we've ever gone in here to buy stuff either. So let's definitely check it out.
What you want? Oh, you want to buy something? I guess I can do that.
Alright, so we got some concept art here. We got concept art 10, 11, 12, the Captain Hook pin, concept art 13 and 14, 15, 16, 17, and the sketch cooldown upgrade. I think we did go in here at one point before I replayed everything, and I didn't do it this playthrough, and that's why I didn't have the cooldown upgrade this time. I'll have to remember that for if I have to play this game a fourth time. Please don't make me play it a fourth time. And we're back, you're all caught up, and we are ready to continue on with the game. So, that projector leads to Prescott's Arena, which is a boss zone. But just like the first boss, the Mad Doctor's Lab, there are actually 2 projectors that lead to it. So we still need to get to the other projector and knock that out. I'm going to go ahead and take out this guy before we start working on it. Come on. There we go. Okay. So the second projector, we wanted to do that one first because I guess if you don't stealth your way up there and do that projector first, you don't have a chance to redo it. So you want to do that one first, come back and get the second one. The second one has something to do with this, and you need dynamite here. And I guess from what I've read, sometimes dynamite, fireworks, they'll spawn around here somewhere. But sometimes they don't. And we obviously got the part where they don't, so we're going to have to improvise here a little bit. My guess is they probably only spawn on your first time through here before you've chosen a projector to come through. Because they probably only want you to go through one of these projectors. I'm not going to do that. We're going to go through both of them. So I'm going to do my best to improvise a little bit here. I'm going to fly over to this thing and just jump over here and see what we can do. I know we can thin this and hopefully get Oswald up here to zap it. Can this be thinned? Oh, look,
Oswald,
fireworks.
We're going to need your help up here.
Give me a boost up there, and I'll take care of him.
I mean, Oswald, can you not just come up here? I don't know, maybe Maybe I can float these out with the fairy thing. That didn't work. It's not working. Why is it not working? It's just not working at all. Okay. And I can't get Oswald up here to do his thing with this, which is a little bit concerning. There's something like I can maybe thin that, but I don't know how I would get up there. And of course, I can't get these out from that hand. So that is a little bit concerning. I can't tab out of my game here, because if I tab out of my game, I risk it white screening whenever I tab back in. And whenever that happens, I just have to Alt F4 out of the game. And then, wouldn't you know, when I reload the game, I'm going to pop out of that projector there. And it's going to be screwed again. So I got to do this without tabbing out. Or I can look it up on my phone, I guess. That would be an boring way to do it. Let's see. I'm going to go back up to the roof area and see if maybe I can get Oswald to bounce me up to that part that I gotta thin. I think I can thin the, like, very top roof of the house. And there might be fireworks in there or something. Or maybe... Can I get Oswald up here? There he is. Okay, this is something. Look at that. We don't even need Oswald to help us.
You see that panel? Oswald, get to work.
So the guide I read said to have, you might have to plug in a second controller to have Oswald throw you up here. But you can do it that way if you need to improvise. So I think when he does this, this will get fireworks down there or something.
Aha! The hand at the top of the float, drop the fireworks. Igniting the fireworks should open the way inside.
Yep. So we have this. Oh, these are big fireworks. You can't drag them around. Okay. But then that should blow that up. It gets us the pin. Oh, and here's the second projector. I have no idea what those are for up there then, if I'm being honest. But the guide I read didn't talk... All it mentioned was the second projector and getting that pin. So as far as I can tell, we've done everything here, and we don't have to worry about getting up there, and that's all I'm going to worry about. Let's head into the projector and get to a safer part of the game where I won't have to replay it all. If you're curious, this has been the third time I've played through the game, because I messed up in Fort Wasteland. I mentioned it in the video for Fort Wasteland, but that's one of the areas where you can't thin or kill any of the enemies. You have to paint them all or just avoid them. And when I was running through Fort Wasteland, I just wasn't paying attention, and I was just thinning them and killing them left and right. And I realized at the end, after the game had already autosaved, so I had to I had to replay through the game from that point, and then I got up to here, and then this time it was the game's fault messing up on me. But still, I had to replay through it, which really sucked. So I've played through the first half of this game at least 3 times. Which is fun, right? Absolutely fun. Not really. I've had my fill of Epic Mickey. I've definitely had my fill. Okay, so all we got there on that side was a golden pin. Oswald, stand here. Oswald. There we go. Ooh, I might be able to get both sides here, maybe? Ooh, oh, don't want to squish me. I bet the film reel's up here. We've gotten a golden ticket and a golden pin so far. We can get the film reel up here. And then we'll scout out the other side, because I'm sure there's another golden ticket at the very least over there that we can get. It'll also give us a chance to see if we need to replay this projector, but at the current moment, it's looking like we won't have to. Oh, wait. Actually, we can't go down any lower than this. Okay. So, yeah, we'll have to replay it with probably both characters on the other side. Just to see what's over there, and that's fine. That's fine. That'll get us back over to Fort Wasteland, which is where we actually want to be for the next thing we're doing. Alright, so let's exit out of here. Can you tell I've done a lot of research on this section of the game just to figure out how to not break it again? I actually know everything I need to do for once and how to do it. So all we need here is a hidden Oswald, and I think it's over on this side somewhere. I think it's near those yellow and blue things. Oh, stay away from the slobber. Are there yellow and blue things over here? No. Got a lot of those guys. I don't know what it was, but I got it. I really have no idea what the hidden Oswald there was, but that worked exactly how I wanted it. Just randomly taking a picture and hoping it turned out right. Alright, let's put them both on this side. That's literally all we need. I think there's an epic Mickey as well somewhere in the arena. But as you know at this point, I'm not going for the hidden Mickeys for this playthrough. I'm just going for the hidden Oswalds. Okay. So as I said, there should at least be like a golden ticket around here somewhere that I missed. Because there's usually 2 of those per projector, and there was only 1 on the other side. I think we're almost back up to where it kind of, where it split off, where we couldn't go back from. Let's see. We still got a little bit. Oh no, there's the projector here. So yeah, there wasn't a second golden ticket anywhere that I saw. I mean, that's fine. It's just surprising. Oswald, can you just you don't have to go up there. If you just stood here with me. Oh, he's going to stand on the other side. I don't see why both of us standing on one side wouldn't have broken that, but whatever, Oswald.
Would you like to enter the
Thank you for making this longer and more painful for me. I gotta pay attention to the time, too. I think I said when I started this section, I was actually about 21 minutes into the video as a whole. And I've passed 15 minutes since then, so we're like 36 minutes in. We only got about 9 more minutes left on this episode. Oh, this is one of the things that you gotta charge up, right? And there was a charging pad up there that would have done it. I don't know. I bet if we charged that up, then that hand would have dropped the fireworks so we could get our way in. But we did it a different way, and that's fine with me. Another thing that happened on this playthrough, I've already gotten the challenge, achievement, whatever you want to call it, for befriending 100 enemies. So I think from this point out, you're going to see me thinning a lot more enemies in areas that I can, of course. I can't do it in Blood Alley or Fort Wasteland. But any other areas, I'm probably just going to be thinning them. That way I can get that achievement by the end of this. That's the idea, at least. I think I'm already up to like 32 thinned. Oh god, we got to go through this dumb hallway here. I don't know how to do this fast. All you do is you just stand here and both of you just spin the levers until they're all the way over, and you just listen to Gus yell at you. Yeah, both of you must work together. Both of you must work together. Both of you must work together to solve this problem. He just says the same stuff over and over. I swear, he's more annoying than Navi from Ocarina of Time. I hate him. Gus is the worst helper companion I've ever had in a game. Alright, that should open this up. Luckily, we don't have to do it a third time. The door should be open. Yep. We gotta go all the way to, like, the beginning of the area. So where the big mechanical Stromboli guy is. So I believe that's through here. Can I make this if I'm fast enough? Don't ask me how those jumps work. I was kind of panicking trying to get across, but I did make it. Alright, open up, let me through. And I guess on the other side of here. We want to go here because apparently there's a gremlin over here. I think his name is Gremlin Kip. And he's going to have a little side quest for us to do. Now, the guide that I read said that the side quest really wasn't worth it, the rewards weren't good enough, and it took too long to do for the rewards. I don't know about all that. I have no idea what the side quest is, so I'm going to do it anyway.
Well, hello there. How are you doing this fine morning?
I've been better,
Now
Kip.
that Prescott's been dealt with, Jamface sent me here to assess the damage to the float yard. In fact, I've been looking for some of my favorite floats, but I can't seem to remember where they're hiding. If you happen to spy a carriage while you're roaming around out there, take a picture of it for me, would you?
Oh god, we gotta just take pictures of all the random junk around the float yard? Oh no. I have no idea where any of this stuff is. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me wander around aimlessly try and find this stuff. I'll be back when I find a carriage somewhere. In the area with the pirate ship, I guess this thing is the carriage. It's coming up green when I point at it, so...
Nice work. Let's take this photo back to Kip and see what he says.
Yeah, I guess that was the carriage. It doesn't really look like a carriage, maybe a very broken one, which... Oh god, no, not this area. Everything here looks very broken. So, I don't know. Let's go back to Kip and see what he says. Oh, Kip. If I can jump up to you.
Do you have the photo? Splendid! The carriage may be a little run down, but it's still fit for a princess, if you ask me. Are you up to finding another one? You see, there used to be a cuckoo clock that made the most beautiful music whenever the clock struck 12. If you take a photo of it, it would be greatly appreciated.
Okay, we're looking for a cuckoo clock now. I know the ones in the tunnel up here, but something tells me those don't count. Okay, I had to look this one up. It is these two clocks, but apparently you have to, like, point at the top here.
Kip would be very pleased with this.
Which I think is kind of dumb, but maybe that's its way of making you take a picture of both of them. Like, one on each side, except it was a worse picture of just taking one. I don't know.
You found it! It does look a little worse for wear, but I'd recognize it anywhere. Up for another go? Well, one of my favorite floats in this place was an old grinning wolf head. That would be a wonderful photo to have, don't you think?
An old grinning wolf head? Isn't that, like, literally above him? Like, isn't that a wolf head, and isn't it kind of grinning? Maybe I gotta get it from a better angle. I mean, that does look like a grinning wolf head to me. Okay, maybe that's not it. It's not that grinning wolf head, apparently. It's this one that has the drum next to it. At least that's what I looked up and it said. I didn't get a green there. Maybe I gotta get it from the other angle. I can't get it while I'm bouncing. Maybe from here, yep.
Nice work. Let's take this photo back to Kip and see what he says.
I think that one's a little dumb too, all things considered. Let's just bring it back to him, I guess. Can I make that? Oh my god, no I can't. Oh, shortcut.
What was that? It was above me the whole time.
But you're gonna mention
How
the one that wouldn't
embarrassing.
work?
Sometimes I can't see the gulch for the tune, as Mummy used to say. All right, there's only one more picture I need. Well, two if you want to be specific. There were some egg-shaped twins I used to talk to when I was out here alone. It certainly would be nice to see them again.
Alright, let's go find his last picture. Okay, the egg-shaped twins, I'm pretty sure, are in this last area. I think it's those things up there. Yeah. I just gotta do it without getting sucked up by that thing. Alright, let's head back to Kip. Alright, let's see if this reward was worth it.
Oh my! I'd remember those faces anywhere. Thank you so much for tracking them down for me. Thank you for taking all
200
those pictures
tickets.
for me. I truly appreciate it. You've been so kind helping me
250
relive all of these
tickets.
dear memories. But I'd like to give you this.
250 tickets. I'm not sure if it was worth it. It wasn't really that hard to go find all the pictures, if I'm being honest. But I feel like just the danger of being in this area, knowing that it's bugged out and made me replay the whole game before, I feel like that stress is not worth it. So if you don't mind me, I'm gonna get on out of here. I know it's about time to end the episode off, but I do kind of feel bad that most of this episode was me redoing old things. Well, I guess a little less than half of it was. But I didn't really get to do a whole lot of stuff here, so we're going to extend it with just a few things. At the end of the last episode, we got what I believe is the final bunny children all wrangled up. So let's go here to Oztown and definitely turn in that quest. Are they all going to be inside her house? There's a decent amount. That's not all of them, though.
You're looking for an assistant for Horace? Oh, I've been telling him to pick Clarabelle for ages. Let me think. Oh, I know! You need to get evidence that shows how good of an assistant she'd be. It's also very important that Horace not pick anyone but Clarabelle. Oh, that would ruin the whole thing, don't you think? Once he picks someone, he'll stick with that choice no matter how bad they are. I swear he's part mule.
Alright, we aren't going to worry about that. We want this.
All the bunny children have been returned safe and sound. Oh, and I found something really special for you this time. Remember this collectible pin? We bought this with Junior, the 101st. She's such a scamp.
And we get a collectible pin, and that quest is all done. Another quest done. You love to see it. I think we're actually rounding up a lot of the quests for this game. Let me double check. Yeah, we've completed 10 out of 18 quests. There are only 20 quests in the game, so we haven't discovered 2 of them. But even if we did, we would have half of the quests complete. Isn't that lovely? We're going to go to Mean Street South real quick, because I believe with all the pins that we've got, we have another spirit we can turn in. Yeah, the Spirit of Innovation, and that'll only get us, get us a small upgrade. From what I saw there, it'll let ours and Oswald's health regenerate a little bit, which is what we really want.
Mean Street Station.
But I think it'll also get us a few extra pins for actually turning in the spirit, so we definitely want those. I know we got plenty of pins right now, but we're going to be spending a lot of them towards the end of the game.
Thanks to your efforts, this spirit has awakened.
And there we go. That is a golden pin, aka 5 pins. We have 177. Yeah, hopefully that's enough. Basically, at the end of the game, we're going to be buying a lot of those random grab bags of pins at the pin trader. And we're just going to hope we get what we need from those. But those are going to cost a lot of other pins to use. One final thing. Well, I guess 2 final things before we end the episode. We're going to go in here. And we're going to buy the costumes we need for Ian over in Blot Alley. Which I just looked up what exactly we need. We need the Asia costume, the African costume. the manor, and the jester costume. And it looks like they all come in one piece, which is very nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy all 4 of these. How are we doing? I think I mathed it out how many pieces of cloth we would need to buy the rest of this last episode, but of course I've replayed the game since, so the numbers on what I had are a little off now, but I think we're close to being able to get the rest of these costume pieces.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much for visiting the Mad Hatter. Come back when you're feeling a bit mad.
Keyword is close. Not quite there yet. So we need to take these to Blood Alley, which easiest way to do that
Hey there, Mickey. Shall we be off?
would be to go to Mean Street North and take the projector to get over there. Once we turn these costume pieces in, we'll go ahead and end off the episode there, because it is starting to be a long one. About 50 minutes right now. I'm saying all these timestamps during the episode
Welcome
just
back,
to
friend.
confuse you even
The
more
movie
if I
will
am
screen once
wrong.
The projectionist returns.
Blood Alley. But if I'm actually correct on all of them, that would mean I know my shit, and I actually knew what I was doing with this episode.
You thinned out the little
Wait,
guys.
wait, wait, wait.
That makes me
Wait,
mad.
wait, wait,
Real
wait,
mad.
wait,
Well, that tears it.
wait,
You
wait,
won't
where?
ever see me in
When?
again.
No! When did I... When... I've never done that here. And Fort Wasteland, I don't think I did it at Fort Wasteland. When did I don't think I ever did. Not in places that mattered. I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna play through this game a 4th time just to fix that mistake. What the hell? So what we're missing out on because of that is we're missing a pin for completing his side of that quest, which is Clothes Makes a Spatter, which we've already technically finished this quest because we did Clarabelle's side of it. This is one of those ones, though, that you can do both sides. And you get a pin from doing the other side. Maybe that pin will still be available at the pin trader as like an alternate thing. I fucking hope so. Because if that's the case, then we won't have missed out on anything. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so annoyed if I make it through this game now and I'm only missing that pin. I legit have no idea when or where I thinned out any enemies here or in Fort Wasteland. Why are the enemies different, though? They shouldn't be. I don't know, man. This is... I'm depressed now because I possibly... If I want to 100% this game in one file, now I have to replay through it a 4th time. And like I said, that's not fucking happening, so fuck me. I'm gonna end it off there. Next time, we'll pick up with the story stuff. We're going to Ventureland again. Bye-bye.